Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Paid reviews. Paid watch review for Tom. This is for Tom. And Tom has got some interesting pieces. Hi Archie. I've sent you a PayPal for this paid watch review and I know you don't do anything for free. I'll let you add in the right words. I live in New Jersey and have grown up along automatic watches ever since I was a kid looking at my dad's Girard Perregaux on Sundays in church. Now I have gotten several watches of my own over the years and now wanted to get your opinion of what I have and more importantly, what should I be doing moving forward. I have a Rolex Date model 1501, a Girard Perregaux Classic Elegance 49570, and a newly added Mido Multifort in the black iron plated stainless steel. I also have a Longines Conquest and a Baume & Mercier Classima as my lower tier watches. What is your impression and advice on what I should do next? Thanks, Tom. Well, thank you, Tom. And Tom sent me a few pics there. The Mido, yes, the Mido Multifort. These, I must tell you the truth there. I worked in a jewelry store that sold Mido, and Mido is an interesting brand. Very, very lower mid-tier, you know. They're a Swiss brand. Yes, that's what we can say there. I gotta be honest with you, Girard Perregaux isn't probably one of my favorite brands there. I kind of they're a bit of a lower. They had delusions of grandeur, and they never really went anywhere. Girard Perregaux, they have a reasonable world time, but it's kind of a bit of a soft brand, bit of a toxic. Toxic might be the right words to use there. So, yeah, I gotta be honest there. I gotta be completely honest there. I think Mido is. How do I put this without upsetting Tom? I don't think you've got, Tom, I gotta be honest with you, this mid-tier stuff is dangerous. It's really soft and gooey. They're not terrible watches, they're mid-tier, but man, I tell you what you need to do. The Rolex you've got, the Rolex Date, it's too small. Too small. The Mido, Longines, Baume & Mercier, these are all mid-tier. We're in that dangerous mid-tier band. I don't know what to say. It's like, yeah, it's not good, Tom. It's not good. It's not good at all, okay? They're very soft sort of things. I mean, if you weren't so polite, I would tell you these are fucking shitters, Tom. And to lift your game, Tom. Man, there's so many decent mid-tier watches better than that. If I were you, you can't even give that stuff away. Go for a Tudor Black Bay. That's a great watch. In-house movement made by Rolex. Beautiful. Now that's mid-tier as well, but it's decent mid-tier as opposed to fucking ugly mid-tier. The other thing I would do is, okay, so there's the Black Bay Burgundy, right? We can move a little bit more. Every American needs to have an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon for when the Americans walked on the moon. Well, maybe they didn't, but at least they orbited around the Earth. That's still pretty cool. So, Omega Speedmaster. Man on the moon. Man on the moon. Man on the moon. Cool watch. What else? What else? What else? I would say, man, every man needs to get Rolex. Now, I know you got a 1501, but it's too small, man. It's fucking small. 34 mil. Ooh, that's small, man. You gotta lift your game. I'm sorry to say this to you. You gotta lift your game. You gotta lift your game. Those are uninspiring. These are the type of watches a funeral director would wear, man. Come on. Live once. Live twice. Come on, man. Lift the game. Lift it up a bit. We've got to lift the game up. They're not... Mido. Fuck, that was a hard brand to sell. Man, I don't know. You're a marketer's dream. You've got a class... You've got a Baume & Mercier. You've got a Longines. Fuck. Those are some soft brands. Did you really not want Rolex or Omega? Did you not want one of those, man? Tom, what went wrong in your life? Mediocre shitters. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be disrespectful. But, man, you got to lift your fucking game. I'm just telling you honestly. Lift the game. This is not good shit. They're just fucking... Fuck, they're just boring. They're nasty. Nasty. Very nasty stuff. They're nasty. They're not cool. They ain't cool. They very much are not cool at all, man. It's very uncool. I said it. Very, very uncool. Not cool. Opposite of cool. Okay? They're just mid-tier. See that mid-tier? They're just no man's land. You know, when you have a war zone, you've got two sides and in the middle, that's no man's land. That's where mid-tier watches go. You either go expensive or shitty cheap. See, you go cheap, you get Seikos and, you know, that's the sort of thing. You watch that other channel with that guy who everything's positive. That's where you go. When you're on this team here, Team Archie, you've got to go for expensive. It's got to hurt, man. They don't hurt enough. They don't hurt enough, man. Come on. Come on. I'm just trying to pep talk you. Just lift your game a bit. Maybe, man, second job. Credit card. That's a good choice. Credit card, second job. Or maybe get the wife. Talk to the wife. If she's not currently working, maybe she should put a few hours in for the family. That's the reality, man. You gotta lift your game. You can't just have this mid-tier stuff. Mid-tier. It's boring. It's just not what you want, man. We've got to lift the game. We've got to lift the game. What do I think? Man, it's mediocre. It's like having Chevys. Chevys are okay, but, man, it's not a dream car. We want the Vet. We want a Corvette. We want the Vet, man. We want a Vet. Okay? I'm not trying to be nasty or rude to you, but that no man's land is vicious, man. It's just nasty stuff. You want to start, if I were you, I'd probably try and get rid of some of those fuckers. Can you get rid of the Mido? No one fucking wants them. Can you get rid of the Gerard Perregay? I don't think so. The Longines, fuck. It's no man's land of mediocrity, man. It's just sad. I mean, man, we're supposed to be menfolk. We like watches because the bitches in our life, we need some fucking freedom, man. It's the only thing we got is watches. Henpecked and demanded and just nasty shit. You want to get some watches. That's what you got to do. I'm just telling you, man. Please, don't be mad at old Archie. You don't want to get mid-tier. Ooh, it's nasty. It's nasty. It's mean. It's vicious. Mid-tier. It's just, ooh, Just be careful with that mid-tier stuff. We don't want to go mid-tier. We want to go for luxury. Archie luxury. It's not Archie mid-tier, man. We don't want to go mid-tier. We're going to go prestige. It's got to hurt, man. It's got to hurt. Maybe second job. maybe doing a bit of Uber. Maybe get another credit card. That's what I'd be doing, man. Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but that's what I think. That mid-tier area is very dangerous. So come back to me in a couple months' time after you've been doing some Uber. Doing a bit of Uber Eats. That's really good. You don't even have those fuckers in the car with Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Okay, man. Archie Luxury signing out. Cut.